Okay, Benny. So we talked so much about the Las Vegas Raiders against the Chargers, and now they get a chance to go visit the Bengals in Cincinnati. Now we're talking about a hot weather location going into a Cincinnati location. This weekend is supposed to be cold. I know the East Coast is. Cincinnati's not that far off, and when we're cold, they're usually colder. Bias Plus scored 9.2 favorites the Cincinnati Bengals. Are you counting out the Raiders finally?
I cannot count them out. I will say that the weather will be a small detriment to them, obviously, coming from the climate that they're used to. They were able to battle with the Chargers, but that game was in LA, or was that game in Vegas? Hey, either way, doesn't matter really.
Weather-wise.
Yeah, right. Doesn't matter weather-wise. Cincinnati is a whole different thing. Not to mention that Cincinnati Bengals are extremely hot, played really well last week. Joe Burrow has impressed me immensely this season. I can't say enough good things about him. Having come in the same quarterback class as Herbert, those are the top two guys right now for me as far as that quarterback class is concerned. There's no question that he has a hell of a good group of weapons offensively. The only question with the Bengals would be their defense. They're kind of a hot and cold defense. I can't really put my finger on one particular area that they're extremely weak in. I don't think they have any extreme weaknesses. Other than that, I have to go with the bias on this one and say if they're the favorite in my eyes. They are the home team. They're playing well. If I'm not mistaken, just about everybody is healthy. I got to go with the Bengals. I love the Raiders. I'm sure they're going to put up a great fight. I'm not going to say that I don't think that they can win this game because they've pulled off miracles before, but not this time, man. Not this time. Maybe if it was in Vegas, it might be a different story. I don't know. But yeah, I got to go with the bias and go with the Bengals.
Yeah, I mean, Vegas is going with the Bengals. They're a 5.5-point favorite. And, you know, when I'm looking at some of the different stats, the only stat on the offensive side that favors the Raiders is that they are at a higher percentage of pass plays than Cincinnati. And that's not necessarily going to be a good thing for them. Cincinnati pretty much handles, is favored in every other area. So I'm with you. And I think, again, Joe Mixon, that run game, they've had that also. They have all the different, attack capabilities. They can run a power type game because with Mixon, you can run any of that stuff, and just put an extra tight end. It's a power run. You know what I mean? You don't have to change it back necessarily with Mixon. And, and as a wide receiver, he's him and
Jamar Chase.
Just an interesting connection, but it's that special connection, And Ben, real quick, like, do you know, let's say in the PTTFL league right now, where like you have a connection between a quarterback and a receiver that's kind of just like a relationship thing where you're like, yeah, I know when we play these guys, him and him, you got to watch them too. Y'all have anything like that in the PTTFL right now?
Yeah, actually we do.
Really?
Actually we do, yes.
Okay.
I don't know if I want to. Yes, we
you
do.
Give away that intelligence, that intel.
Yeah.
We know who you are out there.
Everybody kind of knows that certain teams, especially if they have a pretty good quarterback, they all have their favorite receiver. Some have two, but there's always that one. And there's always that one you have to look for in the middle of the field, and there's always that red zone guy. It's just, I'm telling you, that's why I love flag football. It allows guys to continue to get their football fix without putting on pads and helmets and killing each other. You know what I mean? But the same kind of things still bear themselves out.
Yeah,
As far as
football, you still gotta,
strategy,
control time and space, make first downs, complete passes.
Absolutely.
Well, anyway, that was a divergence from the Raiders at the Cincinnati Bengals. Ben is going with the bias plus of 9.2, which favors the Cincinnati Bengals.